So, first thing I need to do, put a coupling on this. And that's gonna be, not gonna make it all the way to where it should be, but it's good enough. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that won't go in there. So much for that. Okay.
I gotta go.
All right, my friend. Have a good day. I'll turn this on before I leave.
I have to pick up Dr. James' friend at Sarasota Airport.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Take it easy, buddy.
Okay.
Nice meeting you. What's your name again?
Yeah, Antonio.
Antonio. Okay.
Bye.
These are always tight, guys. Always tight, man. So I'm gonna have to make a little swing joint to make up for that. I don't want to put anything. I don't know what I'd have to do to build that up. I'd like to have a straight shot going into the suction side. If I had some nice anchors, I could have driven them in and then used bolts to adjust it upward. But we're gonna go with what I have. Just because, you know, that's what I have. Little bit of cleaner. Ow, that feels good. When it gets in the old cuts, guys, you know. Blue glue, otherwise messy glue. I see guys using this shit on trim outs, man. If you can fucking believe that. Just gotta make sure it's in there, man. So if I go, he's got this all fucked up. Whoever put this in. This side. If I went far enough, I could just heat this thing up with a heat gun and make up for that difference with that Schedule 40, and it'll be a nice fit. You know what I'm saying? Get my couplings. Damn, guys, I just looked at my camera. When I picked it up, it had a big old fucking slime blob of blue glue dripped all over the front of it, so, but it wiped right off of the screen. So it's blue glue proof. You can say that a couple of times, you'll be doing all right. So this is going to be nice because it's got unions instead of that other pump. It didn't have unions. It was male adapters screwed into it. I'm I'm just going to put a little bit of grease on this. Keep it moist. Keep her going. Got my 2-inch here. I think I do. That may be an inch and a half fitting. Yeah. So I was going to bring my big ass channel locks with me because I knew I was going to be into this big ass nut, which I'm going to go get before it's all said and done. But it looks like, guys, that this is not 2-inch. That's 1.5 inches, so I got to go get some 1.5 inch Schedule 40. So I get my pool pipe out of the dumpster at the pool and plumbing supply house, because I never buy Schedule 40 anymore. But the pool guys don't seem to like using pieces. They're always throwing them out, man. The other thing, guys, when you do this, you don't want to leave blue glue like I just did on that all over the guy's property. There you go. Okay, now I need to see just how much this fucker needs to come up to get on that there. On that thing. Looks like a good 1.5 inches. Maybe I got a piece of pressure treated. I hope I do. Almost walked away taping, guys. Alright, guys, as luck would have it, I just happen to have a perfect piece of green lumber. Go right under this. Hopefully it's gonna work, but maybe not. Maybe it's too high. That seems like a lot of pressure. Keep it from moving. I think that's it, man. I think I'm going with that, doggy. I just want to put a mark. Make sure I'm in there all the way. So this is actually only 1.25 inches depth. See if I can find a marker or something. Always want to measure, obviously, from the longest point. 1.25 inches. I'm going to go a little past that. Just make sure I'm in. Money. Money, 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 money. Do 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 do. Money. Money, 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 money. Do 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 do. Money. Yeah, that's probably tight enough on that, but now the trick is getting this baby hooked up. Let's see what kind of fittings I have left. Alright guys, got a little bit of grease on this baby rod here. Got a little grease on it. Yeah. Yeah. This is where you gotta be careful with the glue, guys. You don't want to be dripping that shit down into that pump. You know what I'm saying, y'all? This has got to come off. And unfortunately, I think this is drilled for the temperature of the water. So I need to do a little bit of shit here to get this in, which this will be better. If I cut this here, mount this temperature sensor back a little ways, it may be that it just tightens on the pipe and there's no hole drilled in there. If that's the case, that's even better. Of course there'd be a hole, Jackson. Got a little O-ring in it. I'll measure that hole, reinstall that. I'll cut this. Get another coupling. Get a coupling and a 90 and a bushing. I think I only bought one of them. Yep, that's what I did. I only bought one of them. I think I have one on my truck. Let me go see. Sure I do. Yeah. That thing's loose as a fucking goose. How do I do this with what I have? I gotta go from here to here. Which that seems pretty straight right there. So this is going to be an end to center measurement, guys. We're looking at 6 1/4 end to center. Well, help if I glue this one first, so let's do that. Let's get this coupling on. that fucking 2x4 is a lifesaver, man. I'm just gonna tap con that to the ground, and then screw the fucking, put some good screws in on that pump right into the 2x4. Tap con 2x4 to the ground, and that'll be it, Jackson. I got some competition out there. I gotta make my shit look right. That looks better there. Alright, so we're gonna go with another end to center measurement. 6.5. 6.5, man. Hopefully it's on that 2-inch. If I can find it. Yeah. Yeah. The blue glue is flying. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fucking ugliest joint you can find on this thing, right there at the top. Just the way we like it. Alright guys, so 6.5. I'll check that again, just because I don't want to fucking do it again. 6.5, and there's some movement on this, so 6.5 from end to center. Alright, get you some of these boys. Okay, so this, unfortunately guys, I do not have a pressure, another 1.5-inch pressure bushing, 2x1.5 inches, so I have to go with a DWV. I'm thinking it's probably going to be okay, but I ain't driving fucking 10 miles to go get a fucking, I was thinking I bought one. And if you need one, you probably need two. So that'll be in my back of my mind. Always buy at least two. Alright, so I've got this thing pushed down. And I just need to cut this pipe at the right height, man. Yowza. I'm pretty proud. I've done this in this very tight area so far without fucking I think that's it, man. Johnny Sunshine. If I was ever to teach a plumbing class, I'd say, okay, guys, let me see what kind of tape measures you guys use. Oh, I've got this really nice one. It cost me $80. I was like, okay, you can just throw that in the fucking trash. You don't need a fucking... Alright, here we go, guys. The coup de grace. That's the only word that I remember from my English class in high school. You know, when they do your vocabulary. Coup de grace. Decisive finishing stroke. And I thought, wow. That's what happens when I beat my meat before I go to school in the morning. Coup de grace. It's stuck. You know, you always have to relate it to something. And so that's how I remembered that. You know, and don't say you didn't do it. If you didn't, you're a dumbass. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Alright, so I gotta see how big that hole is supposed to be. Can't be too big, because it's only got an O-ring holding it together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that should be good. Alright guys, so I got this pressure treated piece. Oh shit. I feel like mighty plates. God damn it, that didn't work. But ouch, that hurts. Trying to tighten these things up. These keyless trucks. Ow. Move that. That's not where I started out, is it? Alright, hopefully I'm going to be able to... Alright, man, I'm hoping this will kill two birds with one stone. Unfortunately, I think I need to get that dust out of there. And it's fucking tight. Need to go get a supply. Alright guys, so I've already gotten one of these in. Just need to, I'm able to kill two birds with one stone. Tell you, this new drill, the only problem with it is, boy, you gotta be tightening that chuck up with a fucking I've found on these deeper holes, man, you gotta blow this dust out. I just use a supply tube. And then I run it in a couple times because I just don't want it snapping off when I get it halfway in. Okey doke. So I've got this on drill, not hammer, and I'm gonna just try to ease it in. I gotta put it on hammer. Get this baby in the rest of the way. That's it, guys. She ain't going nowhere. All I gotta do is hook this ground up and I'm done here. Took me a little longer than it should have, but it seems like everything does these days. But I ain't sweating it, y'all. This is kind of a fucking Rube Goldbergish fucking mess here. See if I can figure out where the fuck the ground goes. Oh, right up here. Yeah. So these are clamped together, nice and tight. So I should be able to just put this guy right in here. That'll be the end of it. That'll be the end of it, my man. It's a very small screw in there. Ow! Fucking everything's gotta hurt doing plumbing, you know? Sometimes, man, I get fucking pinched and fucked with all day. actually prefer to come around like this if I don't got enough fucking room. And come in from this side. I need Steve Lav's little fucking screwdriver. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what happens, man. So we're all set, bolted down. Shouldn't have any issues. This lid was and is loose for some fucking reason on this filter. Yeah. So that's good. That all looks good. Alright, so there's supposed to be a fucking remote somewhere around here. I think here it is. Pool. Filter on. Let me figure out how to start this thing up here. Alright guys, so I've got this pool up and running. It's kind of weird. It seems like all the flow is coming from this end, like there's no jets on that end of the pool. The skimmer's down there, but I would think you should get some back pressure. Oh, I see what they got. That's turned sideways. But this is not operating right. When they took this fountain out, there's a fountain in here in this spa, and they took it out, and now you just got a big ass pipe open wide. That's where most of the water's going. You know, it's not going into the jets on the pool. So I would suggest they put that back in, or you know, do something to restrict that flow, because it's affecting the rest of the pool. Anyways, I'm all set here. Nice and quiet. She ain't going nowhere. Grounded. Everything's good. Just need to get my shit and go, Jackson. I'm happy with it. Nothing appears to be leaking. I did have to prime the pump. At my house, I don't have to prime my pool pump. But it is what it is. This is the heater. just turned on. It's gonna catch all my shit on fire. Alright guys, Johnny Sunshine here. This pool pump is installed. Got the temperature sensor back in. Very, very quiet pump. Glad I came back here because somehow my tripod ended up in the bushes. And yeah. But we're all set. For some reason, I'm not sure what kind of a cartridge he's got in here, but there's just no back pressure on this system, which isn't good. Really, they need to get something in that spa over there, because with that pipe wide open, it's affecting the whole pool. That thing's supposed to be restricted down to a fountain head, you know, give you about 3 or 4 feet of spray like at my house, but he needs to figure that out. I'm not a pool guy. I mean, it's easy stuff. Take about a day or two to learn everything, I think. Maybe more, I'm kidding. But he's all set. I feel good about the installation. The only thing is that 1.5 inch DWV 2x1.5 inch bushing could be an issue, but there's plenty of pipe there for couplings. And that's one thing that I always do, is think about the next guy, because the next guy could be me. That's not the only reason, but you know, don't make it harder for the next guy is what I'm getting at. All right, that's it. I gotta go head over and do this whatchamacallit, this garbage disposal. Hey young fella, what you doing over there? Huh? You headed to the dog food place, or are you going out for a jog, huh? It takes a lot, man. Damn, that truck started moving, and I had momentarily diphtheria, or whatever they call that when shit, you don't know what direction you're going. It ain't diphtheria. Something else. John Kennedy Jr. died from it because he didn't know if he was flying up or down. But yeah, it's expensive to own horses, man. Those are big boy toys. Buying them trailers and feeding them damn things, brushing their fucking teeth. Ugh. Gotta go put this garbage disposal in, man, and I gotta tell you, that pool pump whipped my ass. Wasn't easy. Took me like 3 hours to change that ditch out. Back and forth to the truck, back and forth, killing me. Then it took me a half hour to figure out how to turn the goddamn thing on with all this automation. My pump, you push the button and the damn thing turns on. Same system, but this one's got a 5-minute delay. Every time I spit out the window, I spit on my mirror. Another week, I won't be able to fucking see out of my side view mirror. It's because my neck's stiff. Can't get my fat head turned far enough to Missed the fucking mirror. Getting old ain't for sissies, boy. That shit's a dead giveaway. You got a stiff neck if your fucking mirror's all full of spit. Especially if you're chewing. That's nasty. Looking like somebody shit on your window. Shit on your goddamn mirror. Yeah. I never got that, guys. All I know is when I was in the Navy, this ought to bring up your fucking lunch. We were all sitting out there up in Great Lakes, going to A school. Got these big ass grinded subs delivered. We're all out there eating. This fucking one guy, the same day, a fucking seagull flies by. As I'm biting my sandwich, I see a fucking bird shit come by me at about a 30-degree angle right above my sandwich and fucking land. These fucking GoPro batteries, they know just when to quit, right at the punchline. Anyways, yeah, so the bird shit comes flying by me. I just miss it. It just misses me. And it fucking lands right in my buddy's sandwich next to sitting next to me. And then a little later on in that same meal, same day, you know, one of the guys was chewing. He always had a mouthful of fucking tobacco, you know, and a fucking spit tune, spitting in, carrying around a bucket of spit all day. Just don't get it, but you know, whatever. Floats your fucking boat. Anyways, one of the crazy motherfuckers that was there, which there were a lot of them in the Navy, he said, if you give me $20, I'll fucking drink that spittoon. And the motherfucker peeled off $20, and he drank it, and we all threw up. I embellished a little bit, but you know, the main point is the guy got bird shit in his sandwich, and the dude did, you know, take a couple sips of the spit. Just another day in the life of Johnny Sunshine. That was way back when I was a youngin', probably 21. Yeah, I was probably 21. I went in late. Most guys go in at 18. I went in at 21. But yeah, that was a memorable day. Indelibly marked on my brain. And I supposedly getting shit on by Bird's good luck. I think getting it in your sandwich while you're fucking taking a bite is like triple good luck. But I remember when I was just a little kid walking into a Kentucky Fried Chicken and splat right on my back, a fucking seagull. Shit on my back. Like, that's for eating my cousin chicken. Fucker. It's just, you remember shit like that, guys.